Okay. I'm gonna try the other day when I pulled in, he's stuck there in the next door. Okay. Yeah. When can you get your? Actually, I can get, right? I can actually. All right. All right. Okay, cool.
Oh, okay. How
are you? Nice to meet you. So, there you guys.
Yeah, there's none. I didn't know.
Yeah, you do. I want to thank you for
If anybody wants to be on the agenda and their name's not on the agenda, there's a sheet you can sign right there. And then there's an agendas there if you'd like to have an agenda.
So I'll get her to do that. I'll get Mara a copy of this. That's 30. I will do that. We can sign it, okay?
No, I don't know, they said no.
Yeah, I think it's just a good reminder. This is what I recommend. Thoughts I had after last meeting.
Oh, God. It's gonna go. This is not gonna go. You all right? Good, bro. Good.
Great, how are you?
Good to see you.
One more thing to get tomorrow. Copy of this. I'll give you one here in just a second.
Oh, your agreement?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Sorry, it's not my intention, so.
You need an agenda. Is there another agenda that somebody would be willing to give?
There aren't any more other I already wrote on.
I just said I didn't hear.
I'm afraid to.
I said I do not need to any longer.
That's right. You always have. Never want to
You know what? That would be right. Try to send me the attitude.
Welcome to come out and find out. If anybody wants to be on the agenda and talk, that's, their name's not on the agenda, there's a paper here to sign. Just want to make sure you guys knew that. Some people called ahead and said they wanted on it, and we always have that laid out in case somebody wants to say something. We've given like 3 minutes to talk.
Brenda, this is consistent with you guys ordered for on Friday, so if you want to sign it, or then attach the exhibits and send us a copy back.
He gave you one.
Okay,
So that one's for you, that one's for you.
well, okay, sign it.
Okay, yeah, okay. That's what we're gonna do. So if I sign this one and I don't have a copy and I get this one from him, or?
I've got 3 copies, okay, so. if you
We still
sign-
need Jack's signature.
Yep, I will get them all tomorrow and I will
And attach the exhibits.
attach all the exhibits and I will get you all copies and get everything taken care of, so if you'll sign all 3 of them, I'll get you yeah.
Sounds weird, but somebody on Facebook said you're good.
It
I'll get that signature. It'll be tomorrow for Thursday. And then I'll get you one. If you want that signature first. So I'll bring it back. Yeah. I'll attach. Does that work? Thank you.
All right, we're gonna call this meeting to order. Let's do the pledge of allegiance, please.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. Okay, roll call. Floyd Vine.
Here.
Byron Darty.
Here.
Brenda Beatty. Here. Jimmy Phillips.
Here.
And Jimmy Stafford. Here. And we'll show the attorneys here also. And then I need a motion to approve the minutes for the last meeting, if you guys all looked over those.
I make a motion to approve the minutes.
There's a motion on the table by Byron to approve the minutes. Can I have a second? Jimmy will second it. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any nays? Floyd, did you vote? Okay. Yes, everybody said yes. And then we need to look at the claims and make a motion to approve the claims, please, unless you have questions. Yes, they should. No, you should have a bigger one. No, you got a bigger one. Byron, do you have questions?
Yes, I do on that.
Byron has questions on the claims.
Yes.
Do you got one, Jimmy? Do you have one? Oh, you didn't have one? Everybody should have had one, don't want to. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, on this, $500 to be paid for the ILEA Chris basic course fee and his stop manual. And on the $500, it was $40. I make a motion that those be held after our hearing.
So I have a motion on the table to not pay the claims for Chris's Academy until after the hearing. I need a second.
Second.
Floyd will second it. All in favor, say aye.
Let me speak up a minute.
Okay.
I called the academy down there 3 times and I turned in the security guard. And he turned it in to this other guy that's over it and everything. I can't find out if he is in class or he's not out of class.
Well,
You know,
I sent an email saying that he wasn't
did
supposed
you stop
to
him
be
from
there.
going to school? Bill?
I sent an email to the academy instructor that said he was not allowed to be at academy, yes.
Okay, but they didn't answer me back.
Okay.
So I'm still after this guy down there.
Yes.
Well, there hasn't been a payment made yet for it, has there?
Well, if we approve the claim, then it can be paid, so Byron had a motion on the table to not pay the claims for Chris's Academy. Floyd has a second, already in, a roll, so. Jenny, how do you vote, to not pay or pay? Jenny?
Well, no, not talking to
No.
the prosecutor in Monday through.
Okay, all right, okay.
How did everybody
vote? Everybody voted no to not pay the claim.
No, not everybody, I voted no.
Yeah, you voted no to not pay the claim, right? Yeah, I said everybody voted no to not pay the claim. We're not gonna pay Chris's Academy claims.
Okay,
Right.
but they voted to pay it.
No, we voted to not pay it. Yeah, everybody,
Okay.
yeah, everybody voted to not pay it.
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything else in the claims that you guys have questions about, Jenny?
Oh, I still got one more on
Okay,
this.
go ahead.
Okay, there's also another one on here for him to be, reimbursement for the academy supplies, $244.45. I want to know.
Well, that's already been paid because he bought his stuff and he charged it and I paid him for that. You
Okay.
guys approved the clothing at the last meeting.
It's
Okay.
not, is it clothing or is it like, because sometimes you have to
It's
buy.
general police equipment.
Well, I put it on the equipment, line item, but it was like clothes that he had to have for the academy.
So that's where I didn't pay that when you knew about that, yeah, it was, okay.
I don't know if he'll return them or probably not, because he gave it, you guys approved it, we ordered them, and it had been approved, and I paid it.
Okay.
Anything else? Floyd, do you have any questions? So I need a motion to approve the rest of the claims, please. There's a motion on the table by Jenny to pay the rest of the claims, except for the ones that we excluded. I need a second.
Second.
Byron seconds it. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any nays? Everybody said aye. Is it Al Holdren with Leap? Al, you're up.
Council, thank you. Always fun, always excited if I go before Pete Olson. It's a wonderful day. So you always want to be before the attorneys have something to say before Pete Olson. So, and I didn't know I'd draw such a crowd, so I appreciate all you coming to see me tonight. Very kind of you. What you have before you, and you had in advance, and Gloria, thank you. We appreciate the opportunity, and just a quick overview. I know you have a lot on your agenda tonight. The ask was that we would come and do an assessment of all the IT and everything, security, a little bit of everything for the entire city. And some of the findings were not untypical that we run into, was that you need a lot. Right now we have nothing. We're starting out with training wheels, and we're going to go forward with that as far as security and backup, just general things that the city needs to be in compliance. We have some computers that just have to be replaced. There's really, you have a choice. You have a choice of not being secure or being secure. Come October, was a number of computers. If they're not replaced, Microsoft no longer will provide any patches for those computers, which means you're open to the world. You're open to the world for ransomware, for a little bit of everything else. So what you have in front of you and what we're proposing to you, I give you all the boring background of Leap, but one of my best recommendations would be Council's company. Deferred is a client of ours. And we are, Leap is a company based out of Muncie that handles, we have 150 IT clients. One that was just signed was Jake County. We're going to be the new IT supplier, provider. Thank you. I'm doing a lot of Mays here last month. For all of Jake County, we're taking over that here in the next month with them. So thank you to them for that. We also do all of Randolph County, Winchester, a lot of small communities, really all over central Indiana. So you're not our first rodeo, with this. There's nothing good or bad. There's just some deficiencies that we step up and try to get in the middle of. Typically, when the hackers come through and when they start looking, where they really try to come through, they try to come through the water and sewer. If you're going to shut a city down, you shut the water off. You shut the water off, a lot of things come to a halt real quick with that and with the sewer. And they're also the areas that are usually the less defended. That's why they go there. So our goal was, and the plan was, and what we're presenting to you is that all of that would be secure. Or they'd have new PCs, there'd be monitors, there'd be security for that. We put the best security package that we have is in the packet that is presented to you. And when we walk away, it usually takes 3 to 4 days, the time we go through each one of those. Here's the other thing. The police is an issue. The police is a big deal. It's a big, big deal. Their compliance with the police department is just crazy. It's worse than everything else combined. And state gives, unfunded mandates. Hey, you got to have this, you got to have this, you got to have this. We're not going to give you money for it. I hope it all works out for you. Okay, and that's just unfortunate. It's just the way it is. And they have multiple issues within the police department that we really need to firm up. It's hard sometimes you got to supply they have to have computers in their vehicles, and they've got to have them back at the station also. So a lot of times the police is the biggest area that really needs the help. So I have no dancing ability, so yeah. So my apologies.
That's just don't go on.
Dude, you think I'm that smart? Really, that's right. And hey, I just want you to remember that I am not proposing $9 million. Because at the last meeting, I went right after the $9 million.
We're not that used car
That's-
sales.
No, I got no dancing ability.
So in this contract is the stuff to replace the police stuff and part of this?
Absolutely. So we're replacing, I believe, we're gonna maintain, we have a couple computers that are in compliance, and we would be okay, we would take over the management of them. What it would give you now, for all the departments and for everyone, there's gonna be a little red frog on their computer. They click on that red frog, they're gonna put in a ticket, someone's gonna call them back, usually within 15 minutes. Hey, what's going on, what's the problem? So now you at least have a go-to person and a go-to company. If we can't fix it over the phone, someone's on their way. Someone's gonna come on their way, whether that's the sewer and water, and thank you, that you have a high-level individual dealing with that, and I appreciate both him and his wife. Gave a lot of support and a lot of good information that helped us really put this plan together for that. But you got high-level support, you've got the security, and you're gonna have the new equipment. And we're talking about, because right now, no firewalls. You have a filter, but somebody's punched a hole in the middle of it. And so the filter exists, but there's really nothing to stop anything from coming through. We're gonna change that. We want, in that proposal, is a couple new firewalls that we would put up and maintain and take care of those. We're going to advance monitor literally everything. Anything coming in now, emails, anything that happens, we're gonna monitor that, and then also look at stopping it before it happens. A lot of times, you're gonna all of a sudden see these quarantine emails. You get, what is that? That's all the stuff that we stopped that never got to you, but we just want you to know that we stopped it. And here's what's going on, and it's a lot. They're trying to hack us. When you try to start hacking an IT company, we get a little upset about that, and we fire back pretty hard with that. So all of those things will be in place. This thing is comprehensive as heck. You'll see if you go to the last sheet, you'll see a benchmark page that's 3 pages back from that. You've got some color copies. The couple of the red areas, those are things that need to be taken care of, and those are things that I've addressed immediately. Then you have yellow, not immediate. It's something that we'll look at down the road a little bit. And the green areas are areas that you have great compliance with, that's in good shape. We won't look at those initially. The bottom line is, here's the thing, you've really not had someone doing this. There's always sticker shock. I'm not going to tell you when you start looking at numbers and everything, it's kind of like, oh my God. But you're going from nothing to buying a new car. You're buying your first car. So there's dollars going to be out there. Please, I'll answer any questions, anything that anybody has on that. If you've seen that, you're talking about on a monthly basis, and that would be including, and I'm quoting this based upon, you can buy the hardware outright. I don't encourage that. Trying to be cognizant of budgets. You've got an $18,000 hardware need. I don't encourage that you do that. I would tell you to lease it. It makes zero difference to us, one way or the other. We get paid either way, either from a leasing company or directly out. I would lease it. We're also going to do one thing, where there's really not a real copier. We're donating a copier to the city. That'll be a game changer for your police department. They need that. That's something that really needs to happen within that. We will throw in a copier for that in 1 year maintenance agreement on that. You can just pick up the maintenance agreement. It's about $80 a month. After that, if you want to go without, I would encourage that. We take care of toner, all the supplies, anything that goes wrong with it, we would take care of that also. But the copier is yours with that. So it really brings you up to date and kind of go from 0 to 100 all in one fell swoop. But that's what we would propose. You're talking about probably $1,700 a month. That's with the equipment and with the monitoring and the control that with a $2,500 onboarding fee. That's the initial setup of everything, getting it all in-house, getting it put on, all new computers across the board, new firewalls. So
I have one question.
yeah,
You
sure.
think I could get a new desk too?
What's that?
A new desk?
By God, I'll give you mine.
Does this
If not, I'm gonna be at an auction and they have about 40 of them. I need to throw one in the
What
truck.
about this one?
You need that, or at least I'll come and fix yours.
Okay.
Fair enough? Sir,
Would that be now, when you set up, would that be covering the police and the fire department and the sewer plant and all this stuff?
yes, sir.
Get paid off set here and there?
Yes, sir. It takes, it's
Everything.
everything.
So it wipe out our bill paying the police computer and paying the sewage computer and all this stuff.
We would
Just
take
have
care,
one.
we're
One
taking,
bill you, right?
one bill comes to us, how you divvy it up, budget wise, would be up to council and be up to, Howard the clerk. But it's one price, takes care of the whole city.
And you IT everything.
Absolutely. Yeah. And they all have the ability to call us and really we will teach them. We're gonna come and we're gonna sit down. They're gonna sit with Gloria they're gonna sit with everybody and go through, here's a new laptop, here it is, here's a new computer, here's how it works, here's new monitors, we're gonna set it all up. And we're gonna teach them to put a ticket in. You got a problem? Such and such isn't working. They're gonna get a phone call. Someone's